So you've decided to start shooting a longbow and a recurve. Congratulations. It's so easy to shoot those things. It's not like a compound where you got to get your release, make sure that's right, the length is right. You got to make sure that your draw length is perfect. You got to make sure that you got the best sight and the best peep sight, and you got to hook everything up, and you got to draw it, and you got to wait time, and you see all these people just taking forever to take that shot. It's okay. It's all good. But when you go to recurve and you go to a longbow, instinctive shooting, split vision, the peripheral thing that you have to teach your brain to get that 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24-yard shot dialed in, it takes time. And the muscles that you're going to be using in the beginning aren't going to be able to hold a 55-pound draw. So that's why I like the split limbs. I mean, you can take the limbs off. You can start with 35. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Start at 35 to get that draw cycle down, to get that anchor point down, and to get the hook down. The hook, how you hold that string, is literally the last part of the process that dials that in to where you're shooting like this at 24. I talk about 90, 60, 30. I was taught that by my grandfather 5 decades ago. 90%, 30%, 20%. You don't want to hook the string with all the pressure on every single finger at the same, because when you release it, just like when you're releasing your compound, like, you pull it and it still doesn't go. You pull it, you feel me? That hook, whether you shoot split finger, 3 under, or you walk that string. How you release that anchor dictates everything. So you just think about it like this. You just let it flow out of your fingers. So when you hit that draw cycle, 90% on your index finger, 60% on your middle finger, and 30% on your ring finger. That's if you're left or right-handed. You feel me? That's the most important part of dialing it in to where you're shooting like that at 20, like that. Being able to Robin Hood, being able to see small, shoot small. And in the beginning of this, my friends, when you're starting in traditional, man, your hands are going to hurt. Your knuckles are going to swell up. Your fingers, your knuckle, everything's just going to be so sore. Your wrist, everything's going to be sore because you're using muscles you haven't used in a long time. Probably never have. So you've got to get through the pain. You've got to get through being uncomfortable. Just like anything else in life, when you want to be successful, you're going to be very uncomfortable doing whatever it is you're going to do till you win. If you quit, you're never going to do it. Then you're going to have to go back to compounds. Oh my God, no. So let's think about this. Just throwing that out there. With a recurve, it stacks quick. They're short, they're great, right? With a longbow, that stack is nice and smooth till you get back to the back, and you can just hold it there if you want to. I suggest not, because here's the reason why. When you listen to God and you know that draw cycle's straight every time, and you're burning a hole in that little bitty spot you're looking at, and you stop it and you hold it, you're second guessing yourself. Just get to that point of that anchor, psst, release it, psst, release it, psst, release it. Stop second guessing yourself. Understand, if you start with a light compound, with a light recurve or a light longbow at about 30, 35 pounds, you'll perfect that draw cycle. Then turn back around, just buy 45-pound limbs. Because truly, my friends, 45 is all you need. Oh, they'll jump the string, just like they do with the compound. If you silence your bow and you get everything correct with that longbow or that recurve, it's very, very quiet. By the time that animal hears that bow, it's too late. Look at some of my videos, especially the one in the tree where I'm shooting. By the time that arrow hits, you hear the sound at 24 yards. Excuses, my friends, excuses. We always got to aim low. Always aim at least 3 inches low in case they jump that string. You feel me? I love you guys. Be blessed and unstoppable. Have a great day. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 custom in the beginning. Because I promise, when you go to Amazon and you buy the Black Hunter, which is on the rutgearshop.com for like $100, it is the top shooting bow pretty much on the market. I shoot one. I started at 30 pounds, even though I shot 70 with my compounds. Just saying. It's all about dropping our ego and our arrogance and understand that inertia, FOC, and the weight of that arrow dictates penetration and success. Love you guys. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I hope you subscribe to my channel. We got a lot more coming, my friends.